Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Poke Suit Channel. Hey, today's video is called kind of another one in this series: music, meditation, metaphysics, and real magic. I've been meditating for 36 years, and I'm going to try to keep this really simple because I think I respect you if you're into organized religion, but I'm more into metaphysics. But I just think people make it really too complicated. Religion and metaphysics and books on philosophy and metaphysics. I mean, the laws of the universe are simple, and the universe is a study in simplicity. And if you want to improve things and be happier and make your life less stressful, you can cooperate with these laws of the universe, and things will be easier for you. Oh, by the way, this is the brand new Recording King RD-T16 with the aged torrefied Adirondack top. Sounds great. Anyway, so the laws of the universe, I'm going to just nail these out and make this short. Gratitude, non-attachment, positive thinking, aligning with the perfection of the universe. I'll probably forget some. The law of prosperity and tenfold return. So all these things, I came up with an analogy in my mind I live by the beach and I walk around a lot around here. And lately I've been doing kind of free readings for people. I just sense that they need to talk to somebody. And I just talk to them and try to help them. And I've had really positive results. It's not something I can take credit for. The one mind, the universe just kind of does it through me. But I think one of the things that I'd like to talk about here is kind of the power in opposites, or the power of a great decision. Because let's say you're thinking about money and prosperity and you're worried about paying your bills. Okay, is investing in that thought going to help? No. What are some simple things you can do? And I kind of thought of the analogy as playing a pinball game. You know how when you play a pinball game, you're hitting the things and you're knocking the ball, and when it goes by the right place, it goes ding and you get some points. I kind of see that as the same way with positive thinking. Like if I'm concerned about money and prosperity, but I'm focusing on like doubtful thoughts and fear thoughts and things like that, I'm not moving ahead. I'm not attracting what I think that I need, because I believe I don't already have it when actually you do. But if you invest in the right thought, you actually attract that to you quicker and create that moment by moment. Because every moment you're either creating something positive for yourself or you're pushing away what you want or need. So if I'm having thoughts about prosperity or money, I can choose a very simple and powerful thought like faith in money matters. So if I choose that thought, faith in money matters, and you keep it real simple. You don't have to say it 200 times a day. You don't have to get all hyper about it. And by the way, folks, if you're wondering about if this stuff works, try it. It works. It's unbelievable. Faith in money matters. You don't have to tie that into any religion or anything, because it's a law of the universe that is always in play. And I happen to believe that we're spiritual beings having a human experience. We're not here just to do time. We're not just doing time. We're evolving as a spiritual being. Our consciousness is evolving. Our soul is evolving. And one of the ways that we do that is through learning. It's kind of like that Jimi Hendrix song. If you could just get your mind together. Remember that? Now, he might have died young, but he still was tuned into his authentic self, or he wouldn't have been able to write so much great music and become such a great guitar player. In fact, I actually saw one of the early houses. I bought a guitar from some guy out here in the hills of Monrovia, and he actually pointed down the street and said, "See that pink house? Hendrix used to live there." I thought, wow. But anyway, so if you're, here's the bottom line, folks. If you invest in like fearful thoughts and thoughts of doubt, you're not attracting positive things in your life. You're not attracting miracles. And I believe that the power of creation, or the power of the one mind, I prefer to look at it as a non-anthropomorphic type thing. It's not like some guy sitting up there with a goatee, with a peace sign on and sandals saying, "Hey, you've been a good boy. I'm going to send you a free tub of guacamole." The universe is constantly sending out and supporting everything in the universe, but you have to align with that energy. You have to align. You don't have to, but if you want things to be easier in your life, if you want things to flow, if you want to get into a flow state, which is where miracles happen, if you'd like your life to be easier and learn that the universe will dance for you, you start to cooperate with these laws of the universe. And one of them is just being very careful what you focus on. Because when you change what you focus on, the things that you focus on changes. So let's say you're thinking about money and prosperity. Another great thing with prosperity is do tithing. You don't have to be into a religion to do tithing. I did some this morning. When you donate money like to an organization that really helps people, you just kind of claim your tenfold return. There's a really good green little book called Seed Money, The Law of Tenfold Return. You can read that. But anyway, I just want to lightly touch upon these things. So. And another one is gratitude. If you're going through a rough spot in your life, or you'd like things to improve, and you want to attract some miracles into your life, and they can be minor miracles, they can be medium miracles, it doesn't matter. You just want your life to be easier. You need to cooperate with the laws of the universe, and one of them is being very careful what you focus on. So let's say you're concerned about money, then as opposed to feeding thoughts of fear and doubt, when thoughts of money come up, just be like, okay, I'm going to have faith in money matters. That simple, okay? Also, just trusting the universe is huge. I know it sounds so simple, folks, but I've had so much help from the universe by just trusting the universe, because when you trust the universe, you're opening up the channels to flow through you. You're opening up for the power of creation, for the unconditional love of the universe to come through you and help you. When you're fear-based, or you're in a victim-based consciousness, you're not allowing the universe to help you. The universe will help you, but you need to do your part. It's like tuning a radio into the right frequency to get the right station on a radio. It's the same thing. When you're in a positive mode and you focus on positive thoughts and you have faith, and you remember that the universe loves you unconditionally, and there's an old Indian term, the universe is friendly, but it really comes down to believing and understanding that you're here to grow. Life does not happen to you, it happens for you. So just make those choices, and like I said, remember, life isn't just all about you. But if you're sitting back thinking, gee, I have my job, I've got my kids, I've got my family, but what about me? Just remember, it's not all about you. But spend a little time every day doing something that you love. This is a key point, folks. Look at kind of in a very quiet, relaxed way to find your purpose. And your purpose doesn't have to be huge, I think too often we compare ourselves to movie stars and people like that. Your purpose can just be to be happy and radiate positive energy. Like when I go for a walk during the day, I try to radiate positive energy to people that I meet. And if I meet somebody that I feel needs a little direction, I'll just start talking to them about what's going on in their life. They're usually a little surprised I'm picking up on it, but I just kind of sense it. It's kind of around their aura. So these are simple things that you can do to cooperate with the laws of the universe, because the universe is the perfect teacher. The universe is perfect by design. It's always trying to teach you another lesson of the universe, whether it be positive thinking to align with the perfection of the universe, or gratitude, or non-attachment, or trusting the universe. These are simple laws of the universe that have been in existence for thousands of years, and they work. And you can leverage off the laws of the universe and make your life easier. So anyway, when you change the way you think about things, the things you think about change. So if you try to spend a day monitoring your thoughts, and if you're investing in thoughts of negativity or a lack of money or whatever, and Dr. Wayne Dyer has a really neat book called Real Magic, and I think real magic is just cooperating with the laws of the universe, because when you cooperate with the universe, and the laws of the universe, it's like you open up a channel and you start to get help. Just like I wake up in the morning and I remind myself the universe loves me unconditionally. And then during the day, I try to keep a very, very light focus on trusting the universe, okay? And I try to be positive. Like if I'm thinking about money, I try to just in a very light way, I suspend my disbelief. I got that from Wayne Dyer's book, Real Magic. Like just suspend your disbelief. Remember, you don't have to see something for it to exist. You can't always just invest in your senses where you have to I have to hold this guitar for it to exist. If I'm believing in my prosperity, if I'm choosing to believe in abundance, if I'm choosing to believe that I'm a spiritual being, having a human experience, and that as a spiritual being I'm unlimited, if I choose to believe in prosperity and prosperity miracles and things going easier in my life, that will manifest for me. So what I'm talking about here is don't be into a victim consciousness. You have a lot more power than you think you do, but that power is authentic power. It's not ego-based power, and it's power that doesn't come from you. It comes from the universe. It comes from opening up yourself to the channels of the universe, opening up to cooperating with the laws of the universe, and it will dance for you. A while back, I had a couple unexpected bills come up, and I was like, oh man, how am I going to do that? Because I had just ordered some more inventory, and that cost money, and then I got a couple bills. But as opposed to choosing not to believe in abundance and prosperity, I decided to choose to believe that everything will work out, and that abundance and prosperity is my natural state. And 3 minutes later, I came in and I just sold a guitar or two. So this stuff works, folks. And there's a really neat book called Seed Money, The Law of Tenfold Return, a little green book you might want to read. But anyway, I think I'll just stop right there. Remember that life happens for you, not to you. You're not a victim. And when you cooperate with the laws of the universe, and one of the most simple things you can practice is just be happy right now. No matter what you're going through. It's easy to be happy when things are going great, but if you're going through some challenges right now, that's the time when you really want to invest in happiness, because it's like putting money in the bank. You will get a return on that happiness. If you decide to be joyful and spread joy and happiness, not just with your family, but with everybody that you meet, that will come back as good karma. That will come back as an increase. That will come back as increased prosperity and joy, because your prosperity and abundance and ability to tune into it is directly related to the energy you're throwing out. So if you're being mean to people and you're being kind of a jerk, that's not going to pay off for you or the people you're doing that to. So just decide to be happy right where you are. Decide to invest in positive thinking, positive thoughts, positive faith in money matters. And like I said, don't be too hard on yourself. You don't have to be rich and famous to be successful. If you're being a good person and radiating positive energy, and you're doing some tithing, and I donate to healthright.org and they help people all over the world. You can donate to them. You can donate to Poksu Channel. But just remember, that when you cooperate with the laws of the universe, they cooperate with you, and they'll send you back positive things. So, Dr. Wayne Dyer said something a while back, happiness is the way. He goes, if you get that, that's a huge step. And what he was talking about there is that when you're positive and you invest in being joyful right now, and you remember that every moment you're creating and attracting, so you're either attracting good things or not so good things. So the universe will help you if you key into it and open that channel and decide to focus on positive thoughts. So positive thoughts on prosperity and abundance. Remember, prosperity is a circular river, outflow and inflow. Okay, so faith and money matters. Focus on positive thoughts. Spend a little time every day doing something that you love, and that really helps too. And don't worry. Don't always be so outcome and results oriented. Learn just to be in the moment and be on purpose. My purpose is to inspire people, to help people be happy, to help people be creative, to offer guidance to people that I run. In fact, I'm actually thinking of doing some kind of spiritual advising on the phone for a small fee, because I do it every day. I've been doing this for years anyway. I'm thinking maybe I'll just help people. A lot of people are telling me I meet on the streets that I've helped them more than their therapist. It just charged them $300, so I might be doing that. But anyway, I hope this is helpful to you, and if you're going through a rough spot, try thanking the universe for everything you have, even simple things, even things that you might not think are important, like a beautiful tree or the blue sky or the smile of a child or the smile of somebody on the street. And remember that the law of giving and receiving is an ancient law that works. If you donate $20 to somebody who does good work, that comes back to you tenfold. So anyway, that's my message for today. This comes from the heart. It's not an ego trip. And by me sharing this, it helps reinforce it in my mind too. And this guitar is available, by the way, $499. Brand new Recording King RD T16 with the aged Torrified Adirondack top. Sounds really, really nice. I'll move this forward just for a little bit here. But I'm working on some stuff in kind of a Hedges style. I'm in Dadgad, by the way, and I'm just doing a real simple thing here, but I'm just fascinated with Michael Hedges. I like this is my own stuff, but it kind of reflects his style. So just remember, when you change the way you think about things, the things you think about change. Choose to invest in positive thoughts. Faith in money matters. Faith in just life, you know. Life happens for us, not to us. You're not a victim. You have a lot more power than you think when you understand it's not ego-based power, but authentic power that comes from the universe, that comes from the one mind. The universe loves you unconditionally and wants to help you. All you need to do is be careful what you think, what you focus on. And it's really, really good not to have a million thoughts popping through your head all day. That's why I've been meditating for 36 years. Those moments of nothingness, kind of a Zen emptiness, are very powerful and will help you to help yourself let miracles flow into your life. All right, take care, folks. Stay positive. Trust the universe. And remember, the universe is unfolding in time, not unraveling. It's about expansion. Life can be easy when you cooperate with the laws of the universe. All right, take care, folks. Bye.